When it comes to improving safety in Tacoma, the city's top cop says that he knows there's a right way and a wrong way to go about police business, especially when it comes to race and its relevance. So Fox 13 News reporter Frankie Thompson is live in Tacoma with a look at how the police chief is looking at data-driven detective work, Frankie, but that he is also facing some challenges here.
Yes, Tacoma Police Chief Avery Moore says officers are responding to bad behavior, not ethnicity. And he says education is how they prevent racial profiling from happening in the city. Though community members say they appreciate Chief Moore stepping up and setting that standard, some question if officers are following. When it comes to relations between community and police, some who live and work in Tacoma would say there's a divide.
Tacoma definitely has a very, I would say, traumatic and hurtful history. Lots of examples of where the community has not felt supported by our local law enforcement.
Racial profiling has inflicted some of that past hurt. State Senator Tawana Noble says she hears these concerns from communities she represents. Some people worry they could be the next person wrongfully suspected of a crime just because the color of their skin.
That is something that I'm consistently thinking about driving my car as a black woman who is a CEO, who is a senator, who is all of these things, a positive contribution to community, but I want to know that I'm safe and not going to be profiled.
The Tacoma Police Department is being called upon to clamp down on increasing crime in the city. Chief Avery Moore is looking to set the tone that racial profiling won't be tolerated. In his monthly community question and answer series called Talks with the Chief, he is at the forefront setting his standard for officers.
We make sure that racial profiling doesn't happen by education. For example, we make sure our officers take courses like implicit bias, procedural justice, understanding of 21st century policing. And we also have checks and balances.
The Tacoma Urban League has been helping educate Chief Moore and his administration and rebuilding connections with the public. As president and CEO of the organization, Noble says they also hold the police department accountable for doing what is right.
If that data comes back and is letting us know that there is profiling happening, and especially if that profiling is happening by a specific officer, what are the consequences? How do you respond to communities' concerns with that type of data?
Because she says that's what's going to help bring some healing between public and police.
Rebuild some of those relationships, rebuild the community's trust in our local law enforcement, and make sure that, the notion that the job is to protect and serve is actually what we see carried out in the community.
We're going to get better as it relates to that, because those are one of those things that you continue to do every day. You continue to make sure officers understand that we respond to bad behavior, not to ethnicity.
Members of Tacoma Urban League say they are seeing a positive shift when it comes to police and service in the community this year. The CEO tells me they are encouraged about the work they're doing with the police department and want to continue that partnership to ensure that people feel safe and protected in their own community. Reporting live in Tacoma, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.